Hello, Capricorn. Capricorn, welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at our oracle cards. We are going to be looking at our tarot cards to see the messages that you need to receive at this moment in time. So let's get our cards on the table and we can get started. As I'm getting our cards, I want to remind you that we have our candle magic ceremony that is happening on the 6th of June. And as usual, I always invite you to come and take part. Everything that you need to know is linked in the description box below. All right. So we're going to be looking at our tarot cards and we're going to be getting our oracle cards to elaborate more on the messages that are here. Okay. You've got an interesting reading that is on the table so far. I know that you're going to get a lot of valuable information. So do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I was going to say and then a message was coming through. So I thought, okay, let me just receive the message instead. One more card and then we can get started. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with the blockages that the divine is wanting to bring to your attention. And the blockages that are coming up, Capricorn, have you been maintaining a good spiritual hygiene? If you haven't, the divine is wanting you to understand that it is important to do so. Keeping your home clean and keeping your body, your mind, your spirit clean is good as well. Because the divine is saying that when you don't create a good spiritual routine, you create blockages for yourself. So the divine is saying to you, by having a good cleanse, by making sure that your home is good spiritually, you are able to tackle and cut down anything that is being sent towards you in a negative way. It is like literally you've got a shield, you've got an armor, you've got a sword. You are ready and you are divinely protected. So the divine is saying that the blockage that is here is that for some of you, sometimes you're praying, you're communicating with your guides and your ancestors. Sometimes you're not. And for some of you, you only pray, you only get in touch and you only communicate with your spirit team when there is a problem. Make sure that your relationship is solid, because when it is, life just becomes a lot easier. Okay, so when we're looking at our weaknesses, it is interesting that the weakness that is here, you're receiving 1111 and you're receiving the Page of Pentacles, clarifying that message for us from our tarot cards. So the divine is saying that for some of you, you have a weakness of not understanding when good things are coming towards you. When the divine is wanting to help you, you dismiss magical moments as mere coincidences. You dismiss the repeating numbers, the coincidences, the signs that are around you as nothing. And then guess what happens? That creates a weakness because your guides, your ancestors were ready to gift you something, but you were meant to go on a journey, and the journey was going to find you at the right place at the right time to receive what is rightly yours. But when you don't make that journey, when you don't show up, then how are you supposed to receive what is yours? You need to understand that this relationship, okay, this life experience that we have is a co-creative process always. So the divine is giving you the energies of, I can't get these cards, of you will love what will happen next, and our tarot cards of the Two of Wands. And this is to clarify what you need to let go of and what you need to surrender. Now remember what we spoke about when we were speaking about your weakness. Okay, so the divine is saying pay attention and stop dismissing the signs, or at least learn to decipher what the signs mean. So the divine is saying to you that you now need to make a decision connected to what you need to do next. Because when you are finding yourself at the right place at the right time, you're receiving the keys, you're receiving the magic wand, you're receiving divine instruction about how to go on this next chapter and about how to receive the blessings that are rightly yours. So again, what you need to surrender is the sense of you overthinking everything, the sense of you need to see the whole complete picture before you go on a journey. You need to understand that on this journey, sometimes things don't make sense, but for you, stay in this vibration. Don't stay in the energy of doubting the journey that is ahead of you, because I really feel that for some of you, you're going to be releasing a lot of blockages. You're going to be releasing maybe even karmic cycles that have been keeping you stuck for a long time, because now you're actively cleansing. You're actively making sure that the energies around you are good. And when they are good, you are now able to receive divine information that allows you to free yourself and that allows you to surrender the need of seeing the whole complete picture before you go on a journey. These cards are saying to you, have faith, okay, that everything that you need will be given to you at the right time. So for you, when you're understanding that having faith is part of the journey, you're going to start understanding how to work with divine timing, because it's interesting that the energy is being clarified by the strength is divine timing. So the divine is saying that yes, you are absolutely working with divine timing, okay, but you need to understand that to receive your wishes, you need to let go of some things. You need to shift from some situations. For some of you, there's a sense of feeling afraid or feeling overwhelmed of the journey that is here. You're understanding and you're seeing the signs, but you're not able to keep moving, especially when challenges come about. So the divine is saying that, remember, as you are now walking in faith, you are then able to have this joy around you. You're then able to walk in the understanding that everything will fall together at the right time. You understand that you're going in the right direction, and sometimes things might not make sense, but understand that your guides and your ancestors will get you there. So your strength is understanding that indeed right now, as some blockages are being removed, you are working with divine timing. And sometimes, just before we receive what we have been praying for a long time, we get tested, or at least it feels like a test. Something that seems bad happens, something that seems confusing, something that seems chaotic happens. And that's meant to test your faith, to see if you're ready for the next chapter. Because if you're not, you're going to find yourself getting over here, enjoying yourself, and then feeling overwhelmed, and then feeling like you want to go backwards. So the divine is saying to you, right now, you are working with divine timing. You might be experiencing some challenges, but again, your guides and your ancestors are telling you that you are not alone. Okay, so make sure that you're starting to understand the synchronicities, the coincidences that you're seeing, because they're meant to help you. You go on that journey and you receive. It's almost like a game. You get to a certain point and bing, 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 you get some coins. You keep moving and you get some more tools, armor, and you keep going. And the journey is getting better and better. But you need to understand that as you're going along, you are facing challenges, you are facing obstacles, but you cannot just stay still. Otherwise, you lose the game. Something will come and kill you, right? So the divine is saying to you, similarly, as you're shifting, as you're going towards one chapter to a new chapter, it's going to feel that sometimes there's just challenge after challenge after challenge, but keep going, because the aim of the game is to win. And remember that again, you are not alone. Your guides and your ancestors are walking and they are assisting you. So I'd say to you that if you need to do your cord cutting ceremonies, your banishing ceremonies, even your honey jar ceremonies to call in the sweet things in life, to manifest what it is that you want, go to my website, which is linked in the description box below, and go and have a look around to see what is calling out to you. So now what we're going to be looking at next, we're going to be clarifying the blind spots, what you're currently not seeing at the moment. And it's interesting that our tarot card, our person, is blindfolded. So what are you blindfolded to? Well, the divine is saying that for some of you, you're not able to understand the vibes that are currently around you. You can feel and you can sense that something is about to happen, or something is off, or you need to make some changes, some decisions, you need to shift. But for some reason, you are not taking action. So the divine is saying, when you're starting to understand that it is time to make a decision. Even though that decision might be painful, make a decision. Because when the vibe is off, it's off for a reason. When you feel, right, that, you know what, I think I might get fired. I think maybe something is going to happen. Doesn't it usually happen? Because your instincts are always picking up information from the cosmos and it brings it to you. But sometimes you're like, no, I don't want to see that right now. I do not want to accept that right now. And you stay standing and you're not making a decision. So the divine is saying that this being your blind spot, you need to understand that when you feel something, when you sense the energy is off, you need to go and make a decision. And sometimes it won't make sense mentally, but it is because you are dealing with spiritual energies. And sometimes spiritual energies don't make sense to your mind until you finally arrive to your destination. So the divine is saying, where are you currently feeling right now that the energies, the vibes are not right? And how can you start removing that blindfold and start seeing things for what they are and start gathering and receiving the information that the divine, the ether, your guides and your ancestors are wanting to give to you? Because the energies of the Ace of Swords is clarity. So the divine is saying, as you're starting to make decisions, lean in to your intuition. And as you do that, things become a lot easier to decide this or that. Okay. So the next card that we have connected to some advice and the best course of action to take, you're receiving the answer yes. Okay. So the answer is yes, go for it. But of course, you must be cautious because you don't know what you are going to meet along the way. Remember what I already told you, that sometimes when we are going on a journey, things happen. Remember what I was saying when I was talking about the game. So the divine is saying that the best advice right now is to make some moves. Because remember, you already got told that you are going to love the next chapter. And you already got told that you are working not only with divine timing, but you're also working with synchronicities. So the divine is saying to you, don't start dismissing the things that you're perceiving as synchronicities, as coincidences, as nothing. They are meant to guide you. They are meant to show you signs, and follow the signs. Otherwise, you fall into the energy of being the devil. What is the devil all about? Well, the devil could be us deceiving ourselves. And when we deceive ourselves, we create the blockages that keep us stuck. And we get frustrated that we're not able to move and shift into new realities. So the divine is saying that this is why it is important to listen and to wait and to speak with your guides and your ancestors and to ask for the advice that they want to give you. So I really love that the advice that is here is saying go for it, but of course be cautious. But remember that you've got a fallback that is here, and the fallback is your guides and your ancestors. And you need to remember that you're going to be given everything that you are going to need to make sure that this journey is successful. So do not be afraid of the blockages. Do not be afraid of any challenges that might come along the way, because you're remembering and you're understanding that your guides and your ancestors will tell you when the energies are off. And they will help you by redirecting you in a new direction. So there's a real feeling that is here about really listening and tuning in and tapping into the energies, because they are going to be helping you along the way. And tuning in and listening and tapping into the energies is what you need to know. So the divine is saying to you again, activate your heart space. The energies of the cups are connected to the water, which is connected to our intuition, which is connected to spiritual wisdom, because we know that by now that water holds information. So the divine is saying to you that not only are you going to love what happens next, it is important for you to sit down and have a clear vision about what you want. And not only that, to also daydream of the magical possibilities that can happen along the way. Because when we daydream, we allow ourselves to invite magic to come towards us. So the next card that you have, which is our oracle card, again, the divine is saying what you need to know is that you are going on a journey. And on this journey, you must absolutely trust your instincts. You must absolutely listen to divine guidance. And as you can see, you've got two cards that have the blindfold energy that is there. And so any blind spots that you are not aware of, you need to understand that vibrationally, you'll be able to understand what to do. So don't ignore any vibes that you are picking along the way. Listen, and they're going to help you make a decision. And when you're feeling at a crossroad or when you're feeling stuck, this is the perfect time to speak to your guides and your ancestors, and they will be speaking to you. They'll be sending messages to you that you must learn to understand, because these are received by your instincts. Your instincts receive all the messages that your guides and your ancestors, the divine, is sending to you, and you receive that and you use them to make the decisions that you need to make. So this is how you remove that blindfold and you start using your spiritual eyes to see the whole journey to a successful completion. When you rely on your physical eyes, this is when we get scared, because we're not able to see the whole complete picture. So whatever it is that you're currently experiencing at the moment, you really do have wonderful energies that are here telling you that you will be loving what happens next. So do not be afraid to go on the journey. So Capricorn, if you found value in this reading, please do give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment 1111 in the comment section below. So for those of you who are doing our quantum leap ritual, let's go and make some magic happen now. Hello, magician. This is the section of the reading where we are remembering that we are the magicians and the architects of our lives. This is the very same manifestation ritual that I used in 2023, and it only took me a couple of weeks to become a multi-millionaire. I wanted to share this ritual with you because I want that by 2025, we have thousands of people who have manifested their dreams. Now, we are going to be taking this opportunity to work together as a community, wishing each other well. On every reading, please do remember to bring a full glass of water and your petition. You could write what you want to leave behind, and on the other side, have an empty glass with a petition of what you want to become a reality. We have our cards on the table, and I use these cards just as a visualization to help me manifest. So I had this star card, and the star card is all about your wishes coming true. And the next card that I had was the 8 of Wands, encouraging my wishes to come true quickly, swiftly, fast. And then I had the Magician card, which was a reminder to me that I am the magician, I am the alchemist, and I am the architect of my life. So these are cards that I just chose to work with, but you don't have to do that. You can just keep it simple and to the point. So, are you ready to take part in this ritual? So bring your 2 glasses, one empty and one full of water. The one with water, just remember to write what it is that you want to leave behind, because you are going to be quantum leaping into what it is that you want. So on the empty glass of water, write what it is that you are seeing yourself enjoying. If you're wishing to win the lottery, just say, with gratitude divine, I am so thankful that I have won the lottery. Infuse this type of energy, the energies of the 9 of Cups. Feel yourself like it's already done. Bring this vibe, this energy when you are writing your petition, like it is already a reality. Think of yourself how you're going to feel when you've won the lottery. So let's take a moment to just say a prayer to the divine with words of gratitude. Divine, thank you so much for everything that I already have in my life. Thank you for all the blessings that I have. Divine, I am the luckiest person alive. Going forward, I have some wishes that I want to make. I see myself living the life of my dreams. I see myself quantum leaping to a new timeline, divine, where I have won the lottery, where I am a multimillionaire, where I am living the life of my dreams, where I am healthy, where I am loved, where manifestations just happen so easily and quickly for me. And of course, for the good of all involved and harm to none. Ashe. Can you feel that vibration? Can you feel the smile on my face as I'm seeing myself living the life of my dreams as the energies of the Nine of Cups? And this is what you want to infuse in your water so that you can quantum leap into the new timeline. So what we're going to do next, we are going to now bring into physical reality the action of quantum leaping. Let's get ready to quantum leap into the new timeline. Breathe in and feel yourself feeling like this. And take your water and see yourself jumping over into the new timeline. And as you are pouring the water into the next cup, into that empty vessel, see yourself feel the new reality becoming a manifestation into the tangible reality. Just feel and infuse this new quantum leap, infuse this new timeline with so much joy, with so much gratitude, with so much love. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now take that cup of water and drink it, because now this is the new reality. This is the new timeline. And the action of drinking the water is that water is going to become you, is going to become a part of you. And water holds memory. So we are drinking this water, holding the memory of the feeling of the energies of the Nine of Cups. We've really infused the joy. We've really infused this water with the gratitude. We have infused the love, the excitement, and everything that we want as if it's already happened. So take a glass. Cheers. Enjoy the new timeline that is now becoming a part of you. And so it is, for the good of all and harm to none. Enjoy your new reality, and remember to go in the comment section below and comment on 8 people's manifestation, because remember, by giving, you open up your hands to receiving. Ashe.